morning, Ram fam, and welcome to this week's edition of the Saturday Spark, where I hopefully can give you a little training inspiration for your Saturday morning meeting. It's Independence Day weekend, July is here, and we have a long holiday weekend to sell. And when that's done, we're heading right into the deep of summer. And we need to stand out from the crowd because there is a lot of noise out there diluting your message. To stand out, it's more important than ever for managers and salespeople to be active on social media. Social media is a great way to connect with potential customers, build relationships, generate leads, build trust in your dealership. The best part is it's free and you're already on it with hundreds of followers. This morning, I'm going to give you 5 killer post themes that you can use to create posts over and over again, creating contents, getting shoppers' attention, building rapport and trust, and turning them into buyers and driving them right into your showroom. So let's get started. Number 1, testimonials from satisfied customers are a great way to build trust and credibility. When potential customers see that others have had a positive experience with you and your dealership, they are more likely to do business with you. Second, expert advice. You are the professional in this space. You're the expert in the automotive industry. Use social media to share your knowledge with potential customers. This could be including tips on buying a car, financing a car, leasing a car, maintaining it. Trust me, just because you know it doesn't mean your customers do. And more importantly, they will find your posts useful in their buying process, and when they're ready to show up, they're looking for you. Third, behind the scenes content. People love to see what goes on behind the scenes in any industry, especially the auto industry. Share photos, videos of your team at work, goofing around. Give potential customers a tour of your dealership. Show them how much fun it is to be there. Come on, show it off. It's a gorgeous place that you work. Fourth, discounts and promotions. Everyone loves a good deal, and there is a new one every month in the auto industry. It's fantastic. Sometimes they give you multiples. Use social media to announce discounts and promotions on your inventory. It's a great way to generate leads and attract new customers. Finally, live video. Live video is a great way to connect with customers in real time. Plus, you get their attention in the app. Use it to answer questions, give demonstrations, or host contests. Listen, these are just a few of the post themes that you can create on an ongoing basis. I want you to build off these and find more. And guess what? This month, from Social to Showroom course with our auto social influencer, Melanie Borden, that's this month's spot training. Get in there. Get that knowledge. Drive customers from social to your showroom. Get out there and crush it. Have an amazing Independence Day weekend. Sell and spend some wonderful time with your families and celebrate this amazing country. Go out there and get it. I'll see you next week. Good morning, Ram fam, and welcome to this week's edition of the Saturday Spark, where I hopefully can give you a little training inspiration for your Saturday morning meeting. July 4th weekend, it has come and gone, and we are headed quickly into summer selling season and the second half of 2023. This morning, let's take an assessment of where you are. Let's talk about the market and what's going to happen between now and the end of the year and how you're going to crush it. So, are you ready for the second half of the year? Ask yourself this. Is your team ready? Are you on track to meet your goals, or you've fallen behind a little bit? Because you need to catch up and you got time to do it. So, based on the stats in your CRM and of course your paycheck, are you maxing out every customer opportunity? How much are you spilling, and what is the plan to stop the spills? You need to honestly look in the mirror, asking yourselves these questions and building successful solutions to make sure you and your team are crushing the second half of this year. If you need help, advice, guidance, just to throw some ideas at people, the Ram team and I are here. We got you, and you know how to get a hold of us, so use us. Listen, there's a lot going on right now. The market's changing faster than ever, but we have a pretty good outlook of where things are heading between now and the end of the year. So let me ask you, are you and your team doing everything to crush it? We're looking at a market where some of you are still struggling with inventory. Others of you have too much inventory, but it's priced wrong for your market. either way, there is still one consistent. Demand is obscenely high. We sold more vehicles in June of this year, just last month, than we have since May of 2021. These two factors have made the market more competitive, and now incentives, special interest rates, and dealership discounts, they're working their way back into the process and the conversation. So this means you need to stand out, differentiate yourself from the competition. It's more important than ever. This market has seen changing customer expectations as well, and they're driven by experiences outside of auto. And frankly, think about it, they're paying for this. Last quarter, 20% of all buyers walked out of a dealership with a payment over $1,000 per month. Think about it. These buyers, they're also using online resources to research vehicles, compare prices before they even step into your store or even pick up the phone to call you. So how are you going to overcome all this? First, you need to become an expert on your products. The more you know about what's on your lot, the more confident you'll appear to customers, and the easier it'll be to answer their questions. Managers, are you listening? You need to drive the knowledge. Make sure you do a lot walk every day with your sales team so they know what's on the lot. Next, I want you to become proficient in digital sales. Learn how to use your store's online resources. Know your store's website as well as the OEMs. Act like a customer. Research vehicles. Compare prices. Knowing your customer's digital experience will help you connect with your customer much better. And this is all about relationship building, and you're helping you to get your customer what they want and understand their needs. You will crush it. You will build trust and rapport, and someone will be more likely to buy from you. Finally, be patient and persistent. Selling's a challenging job, but there's nothing better in the world than doing this. So don't give up. If you don't close a deal right away, keep working hard. Show your tenacity, and I guarantee you'll find success. Use these keys. Drive through the end of the year. Call us, use us as a resource. Let's put a strategy together and crush the rest of 2023. I'll see you next week. Good morning, Ram fam, and welcome to this week's edition of the Saturday Spark, where I hopefully can give you a little training inspiration for your Saturday morning meeting. I like to describe desk managers as soccer goalies. Your job is to not let the ball get by, but keep it in play. The best way you can do that is by ensuring that your team completes all their tasks. Trust me, I can be at any dealership in the country, and when I ask if there is an end of the day checkout to ensure tasks are completed, I mostly get blank stares. All CRM tasks must be completed before going home, or you will not get any leads the next day. Period. End of story. This is the new expectation, and you need to hold your team to it. One of my favorite Alanisms is if they knew how to do it, they'd be doing it. There are customers on the other side of these leads. They've put a lot of research and homework in and said your dealership's the place to buy, and they want to buy it from you. They need to be handled properly, and managers, you need to start inspecting what you expect. We're all professionals. We're playing in the pros, and if you want your team to act that way, then it's up to you to treat them that way. Anything less is coddling them. And you got to stop this coddling. It's up to you, their managers, coaches, leaders, to make sure they get it done day in and day out consistently. And if it isn't, you're coddling them, because what it truly takes to sell is to work a customer from the lead to the showroom, not sit there and wait for them to be handed to you. And it's up to you, managers, to make sure it happens. New expectations need processes to hold everyone accountable. This one's easy. First thing you need to do, open up the task report. We got to see the facts. How bad is it or how good is it? We don't know, but you need to know before you can reset that expectation. So at your next sales meeting, this is how it's going to go. Listen, everyone. Before you go home every night, salespeople will check in with the desk, and we are going to review your day, plan for tomorrow, and all CRM tasks need to be completed, or you're not going to take a lead the next day. It's simple, that easy. The only exception we have is, of course, for a hat trick. Now that we've reset that expectation, we have to be supportive. So for the rest of the day and every single day thereafter, pats on the back when you see them working on their tasks, or if they aren't, ring, ring. then steer them right back to their task, consistently asking your salespeople if you need them to get on the phone for them. I want you managers to be eager to get on the phone with their customers. You're the best closer in the showroom, and you need to prove it every single day. Finally, at the end of the day, everyone checks in with the desk before going home. A quick checkout, pat on the back for the good work they did, tweaks to what you'd like to see changed, what needs to be prepared for tomorrow, and of course, their completed task. If they did it, awesome. Great big high fives. We'll see everyone tomorrow. If not, no big deal. I'm going to let you know the consequences. I'm not going to flip out. I'm just going to shrug and say, listen, no leads tomorrow. That's it. Because you know the people who work the leads will get the leads. This shouldn't take more than 3 minutes of your time at the end of the day. Listen, my last piece of advice for all of you this morning, consistency is key. Inconsistency kills all deals. I just laid out a process for you. Stick to it. If you don't, they'll shirk for their responsibilities and not rise to them. Hold your team to completing those tasks, and I promise they will rise to the occasion. Get out there and crush it, team. I'll see you next week. Good morning, Ram fam, and welcome to this week's edition of the Saturday Spark, where I hopefully can give you a little training inspiration for your Saturday morning meeting. We got 2 weekends left in the month. With a Monday close, we got 10 days to just power through and crush it. And by now, you should be 70 to 80% of accomplishing your sales goal. The question is, are you? And if not, why not? Because the best in the business are. And if you're watching this, you are the best, or you're striving to be there. So with only 10 days left in the month, managers, you need to focus on key strategies and actions to ensure you hit and then surpass your goals. There's no settling for falling short. Don't put yourself together on why you're not going to hit your goal. To help you crush, I'm giving you 4 crucial things that you need to do to squeeze every last unit out of your team. First and foremost, you need to get into that pipeline. Review it, identify the opportunities. This is crucial. You need to understand your pipeline, managers, so you can focus your team on the right opportunities that they have a clear path to close deals. I guarantee there are tons of low-hanging fruit all over your CRM begging you to close them. Review that pipeline with your salespeople, get the low-hanging fruit in front of them, and get those people in the door. Next, let's not lose sight of motivating and encouraging the team. There's 10 days left in the month. It's important that you keep the team motivated and focused on the goal. Hey, coach, this isn't about those never-ending meetings. These are quick pump-ups, high fives. Give them feedback, encouragement, and of course, celebrate every success along the way, keeping them energized, on track, and focused on that number. Keep reminding them of that number. And listen, everything isn't about celebration. You need to dig and identify roadblocks. There are some roadblocks that are preventing your team from hitting their goals, and it's your job as the leader to knock down those roadblocks and move your team forward. This could be involving you just getting in and finding leads that aren't being answered, or they're not being answered the right way, sales processes that are slowing the customer down, or sometimes just getting F&I moving quicker. Finally, last but not least, time kills all deals, and you need to create a sense of urgency. There's just 10 days left. It's important to create that urgency amongst the team. You are the leader. You are the coach. You need to remind them of the importance of hitting their goals, but more importantly, they need to understand they need to drive traffic through the door. This is no time for hanging around. You need to focus on your ABCs, and I'm not talking Alec Baldwin. I'm talking Alan Ram. What are your activities between customers? What are you doing when there's no one in the showroom? Follow these 4 steps. Stick to your ABCs. Stay agile and make necessary adjustments to maximize, and I guarantee you're going to crush this month. Get out there, crush your goals. I'm going to see you next week, and we're going to end this month strong. Good morning, Ram fam, and welcome to this week's edition of the Saturday Spark, where I hopefully can give you a little training inspiration for the Saturday morning meeting. Here we are, last weekend of the month, and you know how we conduct end of the month meetings. We keep them positive and focus on what's going to help you sell a few more cars between now and the close that you didn't count on. So last week, we were 10 days from the close, and we were pushing to crush our goals for the month. And I heard from so many of you, I'm so proud of you guys. You're all just put the plan together and crushed it. Well, we got 3 days to go, and everyone watching this video, you are going to crush your goals. I don't care. There's only hours left, and you need buyers in the showroom to make it happen. So to do that, you need your appointments to show up, and to guarantee that they show up, you need to be confirming every appointment. Every single statistic proves appointments with a manager confirmation show over 60% of the time, while appointments without a confirmation show less than 30. So do you want to be with the winners who get their appointments to show because they pick up the phone and they call them or send them a video? Or do you want to hang out with the losers succeeding on hopes and dreams that a customer will show up? Managers, this is on you, because there is no better way to make a great first impression with a customer than getting them excited for their visit. This is a simple task that needs to be done every single day. I don't care. You call the customer, confirm the appointment time, and of course, you put in a little Texas yes. Your team will have the vehicles gas cleaned and out front by the time they arrive. And when they arrive, make sure they see you, which will guarantee a wonderful visit. Boom, it's that simple, and the word track is front and center in the Adapt dashboard. Get in there, download it when we're done. You can use the same exact word track on video, text message, I don't care. Just get in there, get it in front of the managers, and use it. Because by doing this, you're literally gonna double your show rate. So if you wanna have that killer close, the answer, it's pretty freaking simple, managers. Confirm your appointments. Now, sales, BDC teams, come on, you think I forgot about you? Never. I need you to be effective appointment setters. And all you need to remember is 3 simple things. Give the shopper a reason to see you, hook that trade, and assume the appointment. Managers, you know what you need to do and confirm those appointments. Sales and BDCs, you know what you need to do because you need to be an effective appointment setter. Now get out there and crush it. Have an amazing close. I'll see y'all next week.